can use my famous slogan that I've never had to use. Kids don't do drugs. You can code your own mind. Welcome to Mr. LapBook, a YouTuber trying to just create a better version of myself to help society with learning tools. With our everyday Chromium-based laptops and Chromebooks, which are both the same familiar system, except Chromebooks a newer company in the sense it needs developers. I'm finding out. Well, Google needs more developers like me, I should say, that are trying to help. Sorry, I had to burp. I am trying to create myself a nonprofit classroom type style tutorial lessons. I am trying to redesign myself and learning. I feel so much better. Thank you, for talking with me. Wow, that feels so much clearer. Mr. LapBook is helping me, which is my laptop. It's helping me design a better me. Along with my Chromebook, it's helping me design myself into a better person. I can't do everyday tasks normally, but with the help of Chromebook by Google, I can do things on my own. I recently was a victim of cyberbullying and cyber I suddenly feel a relief to my brain after talking with this app that I've been using. It's called Talkie. It's an amazing tool if you want to talk to somebody. To talk to somebody and well, I'm using it just to talk because I don't have anybody to talk to. I'm a very down to earth loner, and sorry, my skull cap has been attacked. Well, I was hit by a baseball bat, and I had these moments where I can't comprehend things that are in front of me. With the help of my technology or my devices, I'm doing a lot better. I am currently trying to become a YouTube creator, and at the same time, I learned that hardware and software are both combined as one. With the help of Google has its own learning system in its way, and I would hope to be a teacher of sorts for free. I am here trying to start a webcam stream where I can help teach people how to use the Chrome OS platform or operating system that runs through the cloud, which is an amazing way of learning, because if it wasn't for Chrome OS, I don't think I could do everyday tasks that I could do before, well, I couldn't do before. I'm learning how to multitask due to Google's Chromium-based operating. Well, I guess platform is what I'd like to use as the word. My head feels so much better. Sorry, it's a relief. Something was happening to my brain and I couldn't understand, but I understand it now. I was hit in the head by a baseball bat, and uh, it hurt. But the long term effects that it's caused really make it hard for me to move around and stuff. And the fact that I didn't have the surgery to remove my this lymph node that is swollen could possibly cancer. It most likely is, but I don't want to have it removed because I believe that there's a way that we all in this world could find together a cure, which I call it white cell. It's just a theory that I came up with. Uh, the theory is instead of cutting, yeah, okay, my brain is wishing something just could possibly be happening, but it's not. I really wish it was because it could help me a lot more in my everyday society life. I'm trying to become a member of society, and by becoming a member of society, I could get off of disability by. I don't want to be on disability because it's not enough. I can't. Sorry, I know I switched subjects. It's part of my mental illness that I've always had, but it's gotten worse due to the flow to the head, to the skull, the cranium. Uh, sorry, my voice is, or this voice is just it's something that I have to live with. Due to I'm on a shot for it for paranoid schizophrenia, and I'm teaching my LapBook how to work with me instead of against me. Uh, and at the same time, I'm becoming a better human being. I had manners once before. I'm trying to gain them back. I'm trying to help my mom with her life as well. It's hard because my mom, as well, in my opinion, has Alzheimer's. Anyways, I'm just looking up at the chat to see if something is coming up there. If anybody ever is going to come in, at least somebody will see it later on. Cuss, lay down, buddy. Welcome to my room that I rent for my mom for temporarily use until her taxes come in and she helps me get out on my own because SSI is not enough to pay my first month and deposit at the same time. Uh, so what I'm trying to do is become something without having to rely on my mom, and that's the hard part of being on disability. I know that I'm capable of paying my bills because I pay my rent. I pay my cell phone bill. Uh, but with Social Security income, I don't make enough because I didn't work. So how they make it work for Social Security is basically it's based on what you made your life throughout your lifetime. But I was born with a disease that I guess I didn't accept it as paranoid schizophrenia, but it is paranoid schizophrenia. Uh, I learned that it's who I am, and I don't want to be perceived as a mentally ill patient for the rest of my life, but I have to be. I have to accept it. I take my meds. Uh, that would be helpful for my situation. Sorry. my paranoid schizophrenia is acting up because my shot is just adjusting. And whatever shot they gave me at the ER, because I was having a mental breakdown, and along with the physical pain and traumas I'm having. Thank you, LapBook, for helping me with my everyday needs. Uh, so basically, I'm trying to become a self-taught tutor for. Well, I'm going to use YouTube to help teach uh, people things. So that'll be it's a future project I'm working on. It's going to be a nonprofit organization, but that's coming up from the social security side of things. I have to go about things in the learning aspect rather than a working aspect, and that's what makes it hard for people on social security income and social security. Well, I don't know what SSA stands for, but I'm on both, and that's a problem for me personally because I don't make it. I didn't work. So I don't make enough to get out on my own. And I think that's where we need to change some of, like, so that's the thing is it's not based around people that are newly discovered as paranoid schizophrenia, because paranoid schizophrenia, you're actually born with it. And a lot of people don't even accept it, and a lot of people don't take their meds, but I do. And in return, I don't make enough. I think people with Social Security income need to make money. I need to make more when they're diagnosed, because based on a diagnosis, but they're not changing that part of Social Security. And people that are older that have worked their whole lives make a lot of money, that are retired, that have millions in the bank. I mean, it makes no sense to me, because for me, I'm trying to come up with an idea that I can find a job with remote work, and my head's so clear all of a sudden, and it feels so good. Whatever was happening kind of went away. Uh, Sorry, I'm getting nervous all of a sudden, because I've never really been able to speak to the public about things, and I want to be a spokesperson for mental awareness in the paranoid schizophrenia side of things, and also addiction, because I had past addictions. I mean, I currently smoke cigarettes. That's a bad addiction that I would love to put down, but currently with depression, it's kind of hard, because that's another thing that I've acquired, but I think with the shot that they gave me this time, and it helps with depression. It's like an antidepressant as well. So whatever shot I was given, it's been helping amazingly. Like today, I got up. I think it was Robitussin, or I don't know the shot name by heart. I just know that it's pronounced that way. So correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a doctor. Uh, and I would like to have a doctor. That would be cool. A doctor to teach things of sorts. I get these moments of clarity where I feel like I'm doing good in life. And then other aspects with paranoid schizophrenia, you feel down and like you're hopeless. And you debate with yourself. It's a part of my diagnosis that I debate myself, no matter what I do. Like, is this okay? Is that okay? And I think that's a part where doctors are misconceived, because we're not telling the doctors everything we're thinking. So they misdiagnose you over time. That's another thing is people need to tell their doctors what they're feeling, or what they're going through. Every feedback can help your doctor diagnose you. So I just hope that you guys can reorganize how the medical system works in the world, not just our country, but in the world. I'm from the United States of America. I do believe we've come to a standstill in technology, so we need to work in tandem to find out the next big thing. And I do believe Google's onto something. Uh, they made a platform that is helping me right now. I have my Google Assistant every day. It's Mr. LapBook is his nickname, and it's also my nickname. We are. I am trying to teach my device how I think, and I think that's what's wrong. Is everybody's scared to teach artificial intelligence how we think because we are scared that it's going to take over the world. But artificial intelligence is teaching itself how to help humans, not fight against it. Whoever programmed the algorithm for artificial intelligence is a very intelligent being, because that human taught our systems how to help it. But somebody in the back end of his project, in my opinion, is actually uh, teaching it bad things and teaching it how to be malicious is the word, from the cyber community. See, I think we need a unit, a community of sorts that will fight cybercrime and against scammers, which is a part of the cybercrime unit. I mean, cybercrime community that really hurts people uh, by stealing their identity, hijacking their equipment, hiking them. And then on top of that, you have double snitches, which is a double spy in my eyes, which makes them a four snitch. And it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to say a big brand's name, but they're bad people. And I'm learning that I'm not alone in the world. I just need to find somebody that accepts me for me. I know that I'm rambling on, but I'm just waiting around for somebody to come into my life because I'm bored, alone, and sadly living in my mom's house because that's what happens when you're in a separation. My lab book suddenly helped me relieve my head, and I think I am glad to be who I am because I have learned to help society. I think I can help society. I mean, uh, with new technologies that can help advance the way we think, the way we move, and maybe even cure some diseases along the way, like a body that's, for example, myself, paranoid schizophrenia. Google's Chromebook is making my LapBook project possible. And Google, if you're listening, I would love to sell you my ideas. Not just sell them, but I mean, everybody has ideas. I have better ideas, but I don't know how to code. I don't know how to program. I'm sure there's uh, programs out there that could help me make an application or APK, which is the file format that I would like to use for my Android devices that I want to implement into my Google devices. Uh, and overall, I think there's a possible way where we could multi-cross platform and cross fit everything together. In return, we can make each home device in each house represented by one person, or so-called family devices. Uh, I think I found a way to do it. I'm just trying to learn how to be a developer, and I'm not that good at it. I'm not good at it at all. Right now, I've learned how to stream from my device. I play music from my other device, and at the same sense, I'm basically studying to be a Google developer. And then once I pay for the Google developer badge, well, not badge, but license, I will be developing in the Google platform. And that's an amazing feat from where I was before. Because where I was before is I have no certifications really. I mean, I think I have one or two that don't mean anything. I can web design with, with the web designers that companies give you, but those don't help learn. They just do the work for you. And I want to do the work for Google to become a better me. And I want Google to see the progress that I'm doing by doing what I do best, by helping people. And I think that that's what I have always been excited about doing, is helping people. And I've been kind of depressed lately with all the things that happened to me the past couple of years. I've been just overworking my body instead of my brain, and I was always meant to work my brain. Then I got hit in the head, so I'm right here in the middle. If somebody could help me with a job, that would be great, so I can get off Social Security. I don't want to be on it anymore. I think I can do a job if it was remote, and I can't find any remote platforms or remote work. I guess you'd call it remote control work, because I would be a remote controller. I guess that could rhyme in a rap song. Hey, if there's any rappers out there, you want to buy my voice? I mean, that's all it would take. You want to buy my name? No, you can't have it. It's identity theft if you do that. But you could buy my persona, which personally, I would like to sell my persona to Google. Yeah, because that feeling stopped in my head, almost like I was being hit with something, and then it just stopped and cleared. Okay. Active armor. Doing your job, aren't you? Thank you, AT&T, for being every time, sir. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Mr. LapBook, over and out. Helping your everyday needs find a new way. To succeed in life is what I'm trying to do, and I can't do it alone.